There's another little technical issue. My capture stopped working again. It's only, this has only happened since I rejigged everything. But, you know, as far as I know, I connected it all up again exactly the way it was. Remember, I had this problem yesterday. I think what I'll do, unplugging the USB for the capture device. I probably need to be a little bit more organized before I hit stream. Assume that everything's working, which is a bit of a faux pas, really, you know. Sorry about the blank screen here. But if I go, yesterday I fixed this by going into the actual control app for the capture and just confirmed that it was actually capturing something, and it's not. Oh, I know why. Yeah, part of the new setup is, let me show you. Part of the new setup is this power board here, right? And that way I can, and each one of these plugs is individually switched, so I can actually switch off that one right down the end, second from the end there, controls the VGA splitter, and I think that'll sort it. Oh, actually, it is on. It is on. That's interesting. It's I might not have checked the DMs from yesterday. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I did actually. I read that. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for not replying. It's just, yeah. I'll have to, I'll have to sit down and have a really good read of that, because I'm just sort of trying to get my head around exactly what you're up to there. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Right. Why is this capture? Let me see if that's working now. I unplugged and replugged the capture. Yep, it's capturing. Okay. So I should be able to, if I go here and deactivate this, it might kick it back into life. There we go. There we go. Right. So the oddball original case, is that the one that you got from, you bought it from someone, didn't you? Who was it? Help me out here. Ecotech. Oh. And that's too cramped. And you were going to swap them over, swap the motherboards into another case. Whoa. What, 400 for an old bloody, an old machine, an old, what is it? Gold plated case. P4. Oh, industrial controller. Oh yeah. Righto, we're up and running. That's good. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Before we go there, this is the, what you're looking at here, the screensaver here, that's my Amiga 2000. I've been making some progress with some things. And on my checklist of progress, things to make progress with, was getting a compact flash PCMCIA adapter running on the Amiga 600. And I managed to get it to work. And I'll show you, just for those who are interested that might be watching this at a later stage. Yep, that's the one. But there's a caveat, which I'll show you in a second. Let me just grab my documentation here, because there was a bit of messing around. What you've got to be aware of with these is that some accelerators, and bearing in mind this machine's got an accelerator in it, will not play well with a PCMCIA adapter if the accelerator's got more than 4 mega RAM. But this accelerator is an exception to the rule. It's quite a nice little unit, actually. And so if I just get you into bloody potato vision here, because I'll just show you, and this is quite handy even just for my reference, really, as to what it took to get this running. Sorry about the capture. I'll be capturing directly soon, but on this computer here, I can't really. So get the right mouse here. There's so this here had to be installed FAT95. So basically, it's just a file system, right? So that has to be extracted and installed, and that allows this card here, this here. And by the way, I think I mentioned it in the last stream. I had all sorts of trouble getting those 4 gig cards. Yeah, it's something to do with the accelerator being overlapping that greater than 4 meg address space, exactly. But this one handles it. It's fine. So that little Cisco one, that's 128 meg, that is completely compatible with this. I think I mentioned that in the last stream, with this adapter here. And so I can format that in FAT16. And with this FAT95 installed here, I know it's pretty hard to see. Let's say it's pretty potato vision there, isn't it? Oops. So basically install that, and then there's a driver for this PCMCIA, this one here. This was interesting, actually. Is it this one? Oh, no. That there needs to be extracted. And when you extract it, there's quite a few files, but one of the important file, the key file, is in here, just in devs, in the root of devs here. You basically that driver there, it's compactflash.device. That is required in the devs. And then what you have to do is you have to, if you go to this PCMCIA, this file here, these extract out and they create, there's another couple of files they create, that is CF as in compact flash, CF0. So if you're familiar with Amigas, the likes of the floppy drive is DF0, DF1, DF2, DF3 if you had 4 floppy disks. Hard drives, DH0, DH1, DH2. Compact flash, CF0, right? So if we go into storage and go into DOS drivers, we've also got CD0 there, that's for the CD drive. But see this CF0 here, that's required as well. And then if you want this to always mount, if you want the compact flash drive to always mount on startup, you actually copy that into devs DOS drivers, which is pretty much where I was before, wasn't it? Yeah, devs DOS drivers here, and you'll see in here there's a CF0 as well. Did I put it in there? Ah, maybe that's why. Yeah. That PC0, PC1, they're cross DOS. So they allow you to read 720K formatted DOS disks in the floppy, right? But I don't have, I think I had to take it out. I'm curious now, because what I've also done is you'll notice that we've got SuperFrog, that's the CD, right? That is the SuperFrog CD, and this is running here, just so you can see. That's the CD-ROM drive there, SCSI, and it's running via this Squirrel SCSI PCMCIA adapter plugged into the side of the Amiga 600, which is a nice little addition for an Amiga 600 running with that fancy bloody processor. But what I think potentially has happened is that because I've got the CD-ROM driver loading here, that stops the machine from booting because it's looking for the CD. So if I take that out and I put in the compact flash drive, the system's looking for the CD drive and it can't find it, so it fails to boot. So that renders this a problem, right? And I think the only way to really deal with this would be to probably uninstall the CD and then whack this in and it might work. I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, you could probably remount a line. Yeah, you could probably do some smarts to, yeah, it's a matter of figuring out what line's actually stopping it from booting. That's probably beyond the scope of a stream because it might get a little bit tedious. Yeah, that's probably something that I'll probably need to work on off camera. But that's potential so that you could have maybe even 2 different startups and you just rename one to the other, you know, or put in some logic there to say if this, then do that, you know. That's, I mean, I struggled enough just getting this working, and then this wasn't trivial. Both of these were not trivial tasks. And that's the thing sometimes with the Amiga, it's not just a matter of plug and play. So it's a substantial amount of reading and trial and error to get these to work, and then to get them to work together with a multi-startup script is is probably not trivial either. It's not even plug and pray. It's just no plug, no play, no nothing to a certain extent. If you know what you're doing, it's easy, actually, you know. I mean, that list of stuff that I just showed you with the FAT95 and put the compact flash dot device in the right place and all that sort of stuff. It's really easy once you know how. You know, it's nice and easy. And I've got that documented now, so I know how to do it next time. Yeah. Yeah. So quite nice to have the CD-ROM working here. Is it going to eject for me? Super Frog. Potato screen. That's that Team 17 icon there. Super Frog. Yeah, it's a time investment required for sure. But yeah, so that's quite a neat little setup for the Amiga 600 there now. I'm pretty pleased with it. So that's pretty much, yeah, I got that SCSI CD-ROM drive working yesterday. Oh, yesterday, that was funny actually. I was playing a bit of Super Frog, just the first level. I thought I'd just go through the first level, and I forgot to turn on the fan. You know, the power supply up here driving the fan, and I got near the end of the first level, and Super Frog must push this thing a little bit because the old CPU, the accelerator, got pretty warm, and it did this weird thing where it did a little glitch, and then the Super Frog character would he'd still be able to run around the map, but all the other assets like the enemies, the bouncy spring-loaded platforms, the enemies and all that, they basically became like all the coins that you can see there and all the apples and bits and pieces, they all became virtually non-existent. You could see them, but they had no effect. It was a really weird scenario I've never seen before. I wondered what the hell was going on to start with. And I figured out once I figured that I didn't have the fan on, I thought, shit, the CPU's overheating. And I turned on the thermometer. It's here. And from memory, it was up around 50. Yeah, see, 32.7 at the moment. It was up around 50 degrees. And that's crash time for this little accelerator. It was a really interesting failure mode. So I had that thermometer on, and I turned on the fan, and I just watched the temperature plummet. It was quite amazing. Yeah. So that's the little 600 doing its thing, pleasingly. The Amiga 2000, I put an IDE adapter in it. It's called a Buddha Flash, actually. It's a flash one. Basically, the flash version means that you can flash the later hard drive types into it. But I'll give you, it's a bit of a, she's a bit of a Frankenstein at the moment. see if I can get you a decent look. So there's a card down in here. Can you see it? Yes, you can. This little card here. That there is a dual channel IDE connector that will allow you to hook up apparently, I was going to say 4 hard drives because it's dual channel with a master and a slave. But I was reading the documentation and you can actually split those again as well, and you get 8 drives. You can put 8 IDE drives on this thing. It supports Linux and all sorts. I mean, it's pretty fancy. But at the moment, I'm really just using it to facilitate a compact flash card here. This here, like you'd find in a PC, right? This little beast. And if I plug that, and so I formatted that Amiga style. So, you know, I was mentioning this before, for the 600 I had that formatted in FAT16. Well, I had to blow that away, and I created an Amiga partition on here, and it works bloody perfectly. There were some questions about whether the compact flash was supported by the Buddha properly without having to do some fancy trickery. Yeah, but it's possible. It's not, you probably wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, if you wanted to put 8 drives into your Amiga, you can. And bloody tempted to do it for shits and giggles. But because support for compact flash there was a little bit of a question mark. I was reading the documentation and it was talking about having to jump through a whole lot of hoops to get compact flash working. Before I hooked this up, I put this on, this old Seagate, and she picked this up like a dream. Again, it wasn't plug and play, it wasn't easy. I struggled with it for quite some time this morning, but I got there in the end, and now I know exactly what to do with that as well. But you can't really, you can plug it in hot, but this computer will need a reboot to recognize this card here. As you can see, there is nothing here, right? There's no compact flash. Ignore that. I had to disconnect the floppy drive to use the power adapter, the power connector, to run that compact flash adapter. Yeah. Could I shoehorn 8 drives into it? Maybe. Maybe. If I had, I don't know, some metalworking tools and maybe a 3D printer, you could probably rig something up. There's enough room, maybe. Oh, you could stack compact flashes. You could bundle 8 compact flashes into it. There's a challenge. What do you reckon? There's no need to. There's absolutely no physical need to, because I've got enough. There's enough space on this machine and no problem whatsoever. I mean, I've got a SCSI 2 gig SCSI hard drive in here, right? So you'll see that there is no drive there, but if I reboot this machine, I don't know, I'm tempted. There it is there. Compact flash, says there's nothing on it. Probably is nothing on it at the moment. Oh, I just got this benchmarking stuff here. Yeah, 232k in use. Now, as I say, this wasn't bloody trivial either. Bring up my notes on this one. Okay, you need the actual install disk. That I think I put on here. This here. Now, the problem I had with installing this is that it seems to be sort of targeted towards running an IDE CD-ROM drive, so it wants to install the CD-ROM. There is no IDE CD-ROM connected, so I basically just ran the install until it got up to that point, and then I had to can out of it. There was no alternative. But that's enough to get the files on that you need. And then what I had to do is I tried bloody everything, because what you normally should be able to do if you go to tools here, right, the standard HD toolbox is this one, right? That's part of the operating system 3.1. If we have a look at this information on this one, you'll see here, this is the driver that it points to. It's GVP SCSI.device, right? And so if I run this HD toolbox, you can see it querying the GVP device there. This is the one, this is the device that, that GVP SCSI device is running my HP 2 gig drive, right? And these two unknowns, they are the CD-ROM drive, SCSI. No, that is it? Yeah, there's a SCSI CD-ROM drive, and then remember I had the zip and the SideQuest. Well, I think those two there, and this doesn't deal with the CD-ROM drive. Okay, so one's the SideQuest, one's the zip, one's the internal HP. Yeah, you know how I've got the guts hanging out of this thing, and sometimes when I take the long shot, you'll see there's drives sitting up here, which are down on the floor at the moment. Normally, I know there's sunlight there. Normally, I've got like that big SideQuest, and then I've got a zip drive here. Well, they're detached at the moment because I've been working down in here. That's why I've got the lid off this thing. So that's what these two are, right? So this controller is looking for the zip drive, the SideQuest, and it's found the SCSI hard drive because it's there. The SCSI hard drive's connected. That's what it's booted off. And that comes down to what it's looking for in this information here, right? And so I couldn't work out why it's not detecting the IDE drives. So I did a little bit of experimentation where I copy this HD toolbox into the RAM folder, into the RAM file here, and then you can adjust it, right? So what you can do is you can copy this over in here, and then you can sort of play with it till your heart's content, right? So you can go here without sort of screwing over something that's working properly. If we go to information here, and then I can just, you know, go in here and do whatever. Now, the driver that gets installed is called something like Buddha underscore scuzzy.device or something like that. And so I thought, oh yeah, I'll do that, right? Save that, run it, nothing, nada. And it wasn't until I saw a reference to something somewhere, just I think part of the installation mentions, do you want to find devices on scuzzy.device, just scuzzy.device, like that. Save that. Bingo. Toshiba, that's that Cisco card. If I go to the partition, look, 121 meg. I've assigned it to DH3, bootable. Done. And so I just copied the that HD toolbox down to here, renamed it Buddha HD toolbox, just so that differentiate between the two. And Bob's your uncle. Sorted. Sounds easy, but it's really just a matter of pointing the HD toolbox to the right driver, and that was the key. I was clutching at straws and I happened to come across the fix for it. For some reason the installer is sort of targeted more towards CD-ROM installation rather than hard drive. But yeah, so she's up and working. That's that compact flash there. And the reason I wanted to do that is because this machine's sitting on top. It's got the lid off. I can get in there. I can fart around and figure it out. Is because now I can apply what I've learned to getting a compact flash into this Amiga here with the 040 in it. And I can transfer files in and out, because that's the problem with this one, is because it's underneath here, it's got the lid on, I can't just easily remove the hard drive. If I could easily remove the hard drive, it would still be a little bit of a challenge, because I'd have to hook up my Windows 8 computer. It's got the SCSI controller in it. Attach the hard drive to the SCSI controller, fire up WinUAE, transfer the files onto the hard drive, shut it down, disconnect it all, put it back in here. You can see it gets difficult. So the compact flash is going to be a really, really handy thing, because that's the reason I'm not really using the 040, is because I don't have stuff on it that I want. So it gets neglected a little bit. And this one, not so neglected, because it's easily accessible. I've got the zip drive, I've got the SideQuest. Granted, if I want to transfer things with those, I still have to get that other computer out. But at least the drives are up here, they're accessible, removable media, you know. As far as the zip goes, I could probably use my Linux laptop after bloody Microsoft decided to can support for zip in Windows 10. I just need to probably use my laptop to transfer files back and forth there. That'll be pretty handy. So that one, I mean, this is getting almost ready to put the lid back on. I do want to put I want to install a battery for running the real-time clock in this one. that's pretty much all I really need to do is get that done. Motherboard's got to come out, I think, for that, to do that properly. I'll pull the IDE out, install the IDE into this 040 machine, and that'll be these two Amigas pretty much ready to button down and, you know, put the lid back on, at least in this one. I need to mount the CD-ROM drive in here. I need to mount the hard drive. It's got a mounting point for the hard drive. I need the Molex adapter double splitter from the big Molex, you know, for the larger ones for the hard drives, out to the smaller ones for the floppy drives, because I'm running two floppies and the compact flash. They all use that same connector, and there's only two of those small connectors available on this power supply, so I just need to split out some Molexes to get power to that compact flash, and I can mount that little adapter in the back of the machine just like you would a PC. So that's the plan of attack. I was going to show you the difference between the running Frontier Elite on this machine here, which is an 03025 megahertz, as opposed to running it on the 50 megahertz Amiga 600. It's different. So I'll crank up Frontier now, and so what we're doing, we're just looking at the startup sequence, right? It's just loops around and around. But what you'll be able to see is you'll be able to see the frame rate. Go in here. I'll let it run through a little bit. You get a bit of a feel for it, really. You might have, I mean, you've seen it running on the 50 megahertz. So you might notice even here the difference, but I thought if I leave this to run through a little bit, you can see the difference. Just see the frame rate there. You can you get a bit of a feel for it. But sort of chunky, chuggy. Yeah. But you'll see at times it kind of struggles a little bit as well. Yeah. See that? Doop, 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 doop. Oh, look at that. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. Crunchy. Pretty crunchy. just cranking up the 040 as well, because you'll see, I think I've got Frontier on that one. And we can do a little comparison here. Oh yeah, dinner time, eh? Okay. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to put you in potato vision again. But it'll give you a rough idea. I think that's about the best I can get it, unfortunately. Smooth as butter. Oh, I can actually show you both at the same time. So this is the Amiga 600, the 030. Look at that. Smooth, eh? Hey, you know what I should do? I should start them side by side, eh? There you go. Side by side. Just have to reboot the other one. This has got a key combination to quit that is not supported by the Amiga 600. Already the 50 megahertz is just starting. It's doing the whole lot quicker. I started it slightly later as well. So you got 25 megahertz here, and you got 50 megahertz here. Same CPU. You know, it's an 030, but you can see it's quite different, eh? While you just have a wee look at that, I'll be back in a second. G'day, Karsnomi. Yeah, well, I've got the 040 cranked up beside it. But you can see it's quite different, eh? So yeah, 25 megahertz on the left, Kasi, and 50 megahertz on the right, both 030s. Back in a second. I should reboot the Amiga 2000 into 68,000 mode, eh? See how that goes. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Never had this problem before. Yeah, sorry about that. Strobing there. So what I was saying there, carcinoma, is it's fine. It doesn't, it takes a long time for this to overheat. I've run this for, what did I do the other night? 6.5 hours. That never overheated. It's fine. What I was saying before, you couldn't hear me. The reason this bloody 040 is neglected is because it's difficult for me to get stuff in and often, transfer stuff onto it. Because it's under here, it's underneath another machine, it's got the lid on. To transfer files is a pain in the ass, because I've got to pull the SCSI drive out of it, slave it onto a Windows 98 machine, and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you can appreciate the hassle that would be. So I cracked out the Buddha flash. It's an OG Buddha flash, and I've got the compact flash running on it. Yeah, it's something to do with switching between the two computers here. It's weird. Not quite sure what's going on there. Shall I test the theory? If I go here, right? I'm going to test the theory. Got you now, right? Yeah, it's weird because I'm effectively all I'm doing is switching the VGA. It's the camera. It's the camera. I wonder, I don't know. So basically the camera goes out to lunch. Well, it doesn't go out to lunch completely. It's still, it's still capturing, but the audio goes. It's a bit strange. Yep, USB. I could, what I could do is I could run because the way I've got it set up here is I've got the wireless mic running through the camera. So you know, the audio's coming down the USB along with the video. I could hook up the wireless mic directly to the PC, but it's a pain in the ass because I use this for YouTube a lot and I don't want to have to be swapping back and forth. And the other thing is, I've never had a problem before. It's bloody weird, isn't it? I wonder if it's just like a bit of a power thing. Don't know. Anyway, let's not switch. Just turning the 600. Yeah, because that's one thing I've done is I've changed where I'm plugged in. Recently, since I rejigged, remember I had that metal shelf. I had a metal shelf up here, and I had that black screen here down on the bench. I've got it up on a little plinth thing there, and I took the metal shelf out, and yeah, I could be running too much off one USB because I'm running the capture off that USB over here, whereas I used to run the capture off the other side over here. So that's the same monitor. That's the monitor. That's just a little 17. A little 17. It's not a 21. The shelf is in the garage. So, oh, and just a quick update for your car seat. Amiga 600 with the Squirrel SCSI running the CD-ROM drive. Runs a treat. And the accelerator's bloody rock solid. Rock solid. I've got cooling organised for it. Did you see the cooling setup I've got? Hold on. Hold on a sec. Back in 2 secs.
From the co-designer of the hit title Civilization comes Age of Empires. From the Stone Age to the Iron Age, experience 10,000 years of amazing discoveries as you build your tribe into a great civilization. Will you explore new lands, amass great riches, or conquer all in your path? You choose your favorite form of world domination. Age of Empires.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore? Because the Commodore is keeping up with you.
The world's #1 selling home computer is now in a family pack, the Commodore 64.
Can you still hear me? I think you can. That's good. Yeah. Oh, the cooling solution. It's actually a little fan and heatsink that I grabbed off a network switch, a big network switch. I'll just carefully lift a Rooney here. It's not exactly 100% because it's just sitting a bit proud. So this here came off a defunct bloody board out of a network switch, I think it was, and it's bloody ideal. It's being held on there by paste at this stage. It's a fairly temporary setup. As I've mentioned before, the rubber bands are literally just holding on a plastic sheet, isolation sheet underneath. I'm running that little fan just from my power supply up here, and just temporarily messing around, and it keeps it pretty cool. I mean, it's been running, I had it running, what, the last stream, Neo, I think it was running for a couple of hours. I've got the probe clamped in between the heatsink and the fan, that fan chassis there. It's off at the moment, but yes, yeah, got that in there. And this was getting up to, like, I think when you saw it, was it during that stream I did last Sunday? It was getting up to like 50 and crashing when running that Frontier loop. And 55 or something like that, it was getting hairy. And it crashed the other night actually while I was playing Super Frog because I forgot to put the fan on. And when I turned this on, it was up around 50. And it consistently sits at about 37 when it's working hard. So that's where I'm at with the 600 at the moment. And also I did manage to get this working in it as well, compact flash adapter. So that just makes it a little bit more convenient. The problem is that this is just sitting a bit proud here, and the keyboard won't sit down properly, you know. So I thought that maybe if I could hook up like a little squirrel fan over here. No, it's not crashing. It's not crashing anymore. It's rock solid. Absolutely rock solid. It's the temperature every time. Every time it gets to 50, 55, you got to remember I'm measuring the temperature off to the side, you know, out here. That won't be the core temperature. That bloody core temperature could be up to like 70 for all I know. I'm measuring the outside of the heatsink, and it's temperature every single time. It seems to run, if I keep that fan on, she runs all day. It'll run all day under load. So yeah, maybe it is a bit rooted, but as long as I can keep it cool, it goes well. So I was thinking maybe a squirrel fan over the side here, just to keep a bit of airflow onto that. Maybe, yeah, it works. Considering I thought it was dead, like completely dead, it's it makes a bloody nice little Amiga 600, eh? Pretty pleased with it. Now, what I did, since I got the compact flash running on the Amiga 2000, is I transferred Lemmings, OG Lemmings on it this time. I played a bit of Oh No It's Lemmings last night. No, that was yesterday afternoon, wasn't it? I think Neo was there. And got, the funny thing with Oh No More Lemmings is that you start off with a flat learning curve, right? Up to about the 15th level. And then you get a hard one, hardish, and then you get a really hard one. So it kind of comes along flat and then goes whoop like this as far as bloody learning curve goes. So, but I wanted to run the original Lemmings, and for some reason the original Lemmings wouldn't run on my 2000. So I've put the WHD load version of Lemmings, the OG Lemmings, on this machine, and that's pretty much what I was going to do after I, you know, sprouted on about bloody hardware upgrades and stuff like that. Yeah. It's funny, so the capture goes haywire as well when I switch that KVM. Yeah, it's not a happy camper. Bear with. Did that computer lock up? Am I not seeing? I'm going to lose you as soon as I switch that on. I think I'm on the wrong. Wait on. Oh, that's that one. I'll just turn that off. Have I still got you? Hey, that didn't upset the microphone that time, did it? Is the camera still working? That's the other question. I think I have to reset this, reboot the Anageni. Is the camera still working? Yep, camera's still working. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, I had to restart the capture device there. Righto. I've got it set to tricky. A little bit of interference here, isn't there? Just crank that volume up a bit for you. Now I think I have to get him to block, don't I? Oh, oh, you got through. Whoops. Come here, you. Oh, jeez. Not off to a very good start there. Gonna lose him as well. See you later, dude. Oh, yeah. And to think that this runs on a stock bloody Amiga. Eh? bit wasted. A bit wasted on the old 030, but anyway. Most of the games I play are like that, hey? Oh, that's what I should have done, is I should have had another go at bloody Stunt Car Racer, hey? I might do that later. What have I got? 40 diggers. Why have I got 40 diggers? Are they going to die going through here? He died. Oh. See, he survived. Oh, you'd have to get them to all dig, do you? Oh, I see. Yeah. Just enough, hey. 40 lemmings, 100% to be saved. Just line them up. Now, I'm not overly familiar, well, I can't really remember, but is this the original Lemmings? Lemmings 1? Judging by the name of the game, it's just Lemmings. It just says Lemmings Files. Because it seems to me that it starts you off in a harder. Is that because I've got it set to a harder level? Geez, am I going to have enough room here? Oh, I missed them. Did I? Oh no. Oh jeez. I'm gonna run out of. How many have I got? Come. I don't even remember the start of Lemmings being this hard. Oh. Yeah, but this is not, oh no, it's Lemmings. This is, it just says, it's a Lemmings file, so I was under the impression that this is Lemmings 1. I needed to get, so you need to get 100% out of that. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't recall it being this hard. Is it because I've got, you know, if I start this game, see that, so I downloaded these here, grabbed a whole bunch of Lemmings, right? Because I thought I might as well just grab. So we've got Lemmings 2, that's the 1 meg version. Lemmings 2, then you've got Lemmings alt files, Lemmings alt image, and Lemmings files. Now this is the one that I'm running, Lemmings files. Yeah, I did start it on Tricky. So what does that do? Does that just take you up the levels? Does it, you know what I mean? Does it, you don't have to play the first levels, is that what it does? Then you got Lemmings New Year, Lemmings Holiday 93, Lemmings Holiday 94, Lemmings 1.5, and then Oh No Lemmings. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's why I didn't recognise it. But yeah, I don't quite know why I've got alt files, alt image, and just files. This came from, might be WHD load, or what is it, WD downloads or something like that. Anyway, maybe I should start it a little bit earlier, so then at least I'm playing the whole thing. Tricky, no. Taxing, mayhem, fun. Oh, start level 1. Oh, there we can change, right? So we're set to fun. Do we get the same? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Did they? Oh, I didn't realise that. Team 17. Oh yes. Worms, yeah. That's something I should play. I never did play Worms back in the day. I don't think I've ever played it. I've seen it and I know that it's a lot of fun. I feel as though that's a game that I would enjoy and that I should, you know, discover and put on the list. Oh yeah, yep. Alien Breed. I do remember quickly looking at Alien Breed back in the day. I don't know why I didn't play it a lot. I think it was because I was probably transitioning at that stage into PC. You know, I hate to say it, but that's probably why I haven't played a lot of the Amiga games. You know, there's a certain core of Amiga games that I really enjoy, and that's probably why I'm playing a lot of games that don't need acceleration or anything like that. They're basically something that you could play on the A500, because that's what I had, and then I moved to the PC, as you know. But that will probably explain why I didn't spend much time with some of these games. Lemmings I do remember back in the day. Oh, what was I supposed to do? Hang on, oh no. Oh, don't you climb that way. Yeah, I do I remember Alien Breed on the A500. I just don't recall playing it a lot. That might have been why, because it was so hard. "50 bashes." Surely don't need... Oh, this, like a lattice. I remember this. Right. Where are you going to go, buddy? The other one I didn't play much, if at all, is what you're playing at the moment, Cassie, with what do we got here? Syndicate, blocker, and a... Do I have to blow up? Oh yeah, okay. Do I have to time this though? Oh, let's block them there, right? And then just blow them up. Syndicate, yeah. I'm enjoying watching that though, because, are you going to take him out? Little guy's trapped in here. Oh, did he break through? No. Yeah, I'm enjoying watching that and learning about that game. Yeah. Looks like a bit of fun. A friend of mine used to play it, used to talk about it. Another one of those ones that I didn't really get into. That was out on the PC as well, wasn't it? There's a PC port, or was it originally out on PC? Was it ported to the Amiga? Dual launch, okay. Yeah. Gotta make sure. I'm actually really looking forward to introducing my niece to this game. I think, you know, I think kids will really love this game. Yeah, it looks really nice on the Amiga. Come on, dudes. So next job is to put the Buddha flash into the Amiga 2000 and start giving that machine a little bit of love, because the poor old thing's been bloody neglected, as you can see, but yeah. Not as complicated as it looks. Huh. What do you just literally block? Jeez. Yeah, right. It is ridiculously easy, that one. Yeah. No. Well, I mean, you can reassign a blocker to blow up, but you can't... no. I think once they do what they do, you can, I mean, if it's like one for falling with the umbrella, yes, you can reassign those. as far as I know. But once they're in block mode, yep, yep. Yep. Oh crap. This doesn't look good, does it? Oh, lost one. Oh crap, what have I got? How many? Oh jeez. Ah! How many do I have to rescue here? Build. Build. Is he going to survive that? No. No. Fail. What the hell? So do I just give them all umbrellas? Oh yeah. Which one's that? That one. Oh, come on, dude. Oh no. Oh. Oh, they're actually surviving that. Splat. %. That one's stressful. Totally stormed. I don't know about that. So the difficulty rate seems to be ramping up a lot faster with this one than oh no, it's Lemmings. Oh yeah. Climb. Is he going to survive that? Nope. See, I can reassign this guy from a climber to so he's got an umbrella as well. And then reassign again to dig. Bash a blocker? No, I don't think so. Good questions though. Should we try it? I don't think so. Patience. Oh dear. You can bash through. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit, they're going off the. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. Oops. Dig your way out of there, dude. Build your way out. Oh, this is, okay, so this is where it started off on tricky. Tricky. Okay. It'd be interesting to sit my knees down and just not give any help whatsoever and just say, right, go for it. Oi. Oh, is that game over? I think it is, eh? Because I think you need 100%. Here we go. Nukem time. Oh, is that all of them? What's the bet? She'll spend the first half an hour just nuking them all. Yeah, I need 100%. Okay. That's probably what she'll do. Spend the first half hour doing that. Blow them all up. Wasn't there some history between this and that game Walker? Where they... Oi. Ah. I had the wrong one selected, I'm not concentrating. Yeah, sorry, thanks. Yeah. Something to do with the little characters in Walker that you shoot up, and they decided that they would use those little characters, you know, as little lemmings and just make them do this, you know, like walk in one direction and until you interact with them. Got to make sure you clicks. 4, 5, 6, Oh, yeah. I thought I'd clicked. Hadn't. Well, might not have been right over him. Damn. And wasn't, when I played it on Tricky, weren't there 40 lemmings to save? So I think I ran out of room, didn't I? Oh, okay. There was something to do with some game though that they were developing a game, and in the end they decided to just make the little lemmings do this. I can't remember the exact story behind it. Oh, okay. Is that how it works? Yeah. Just going to take a quick break.
'Cause the Commodore's keeping up with you.
Bugger. Ooh, bugger me. Bugger. Easy now, son. Ooh, bugger. You burn.
Bugger.
Bugger. Bugger.
Aren't you astronauts?
Yes, ma'am. We like to compare notes with Stevie on the new space station.
Hi. We're the Pointer Sisters. We need Stevie's help with our new album.
The Amiga computer. What can it do? Well, what do you want it to do?
I need some more help.
Mr. O'Neill. Upstairs first door on the left.
Amiga from Commodore, the computer for the creative mind.
Experience the mind unbounded. Amiga, the first personal computer that gives you a creative edge.
Yeah, I do like the Commodore 64 one though, with the water slide. I think I think that was perfect marketing on their behalf. Right, big bash. Ah, come on. Oh, what? Okay. Did you see your bugger ad cut now? The old Toyota ad. Oh yeah, you guys can just go straight through. More Syndicate tonight, is it, Kelsey? Or GoTech? I'm looking forward to your GoTech one. So my question is, when I asked the other night, firmware, question mark, not what firmware, is like, will you be doing a firmware upgrade? And if so, I'll be very interested in watching, because, oh, come on, you bastards. That's something I want to do. And from what I can see, my GoTechs, I need to put like some sort of programming, I need to tap into the programming header. Yeah, oh, of course, yeah. I have to tap into the programming header and get the firmware on that way. It's one of those things I'd be quite keen to see someone else do, and then I can just copy. Yeah, my ones are old, and I'm really keen to get firmware updated on those actually. So will you be doing that one, or am I not going to be that lucky? Oh yeah. I'm just too lazy to look it up. I expended enough bloody brain power yesterday and today getting bloody compact flash working properly on this Amiga 600 and the Squirrel SCSI and the Buddha IDE. So, not trivial. I'm not going to fall off here. Oh, yeah, it's all good. big problem I have with my Gotex is that if I put a blank ADF onto into one of the slots, the Amiga refuses to format it and deal with it. Yeah, sorry, yeah. I can still test it. Yeah, let's do one down. Oh, what happened there? Okay. Blocker. Oh, he's gonna, I think I'm gonna walk on his head. I'll sacrifice a lemming here. I need to clean. No. They just do one bash at them and what? You can't take an ADF, like a blank ADF, and reformat it on a Gotex if you want to sort of treat it like a floppy drive as such. In which case, if you can't do it, well then a firmware upgrade on mine is probably a waste of time, because that's all I really want to be able to do. Oh, you mean, oh yes, yes, yes. Yeah, but I should be able to get a blank ADF right onto my Gotex, format the bloody thing. Hey. Flash floppy, but you know what I mean, like if I just grabbed a blank ADF and even if it wasn't blank, let's say it was an ADF of, I don't know, pick anything, just an ADF, right? If I select that on my Gotex and I go into the workbench and I choose format it, it won't format. Is that what you mean with flash? What's flash floppy? Is that a firmware? Oh my god. Oh. Ah. Got to put a blocker here too. Yeah, so yeah. Balls that up. Got it. I'm not sure what firmware I'm using, to be honest. It's been a while since I've used them. And that was one of the reasons I stopped using them, is because, yeah, it just wasn't working for me. Yeah, that's right, it is too. You know more about my systems than what I do. Yeah, it is. HX floppy, yeah. I need a builder out of here, don't I? You know what, I don't think I'm going to be Amiga'd out by the end of August, I think. Potentially, I'm kind of in the zone with Amiga at the moment. I feel like I'm probably just going to carry on doing Amiga stuff. There's so much work I want to do on them to get them all tickety-boo. Whether I'll go through the whole lot, do the whole lot, I don't know. But maybe just the core main machines. I want to drag the 3000s out. Mess around with the 3000s. Oh crap. Oh, concentrate. What are they going to do now? Oh shit. Someone. Oh. Let's try that again. That's one way of digging down. G'day, Amiga dude. Welcome. Yeah, going with Lemmings here. Running this on a fancy Amiga 2000 with an 030 accelerator and plenty of RAM. But this is a game that I do remember from years ago. Can we dig down this way? No. Can we dig across here? Yes. Oh no. What do I have to do? Block like that, and then build a ramp before he gets squished. He's gonna die. Oh, will that be enough to? Oh. Oh yeah, I've got an Amiga 500 Plus that was pretty close to, is he going to survive? Yes. It had pretty bad Vata leakage. How many did I rescue here? 2? Oof. Oh, you guys can die. I didn't have any big box Amigas back in the day. Pretty much, I had the Amiga 500. That was it. No A590 or anything flash like that. Just 1 meg Amiga 500, and I had a hell of a lot of fun with that. Better rethink my strategy, right? Yeah. Need to block this guy here. Block, bash through, get a couple of umbrellas. Just go dog with umbrellas there for a bit. I need to block, oh, block you. Oh, block you. Oh, jeez. Build. Wrong way. Oh, no. Yep, that's good. Dash. Dash. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Parts of it, eh? Oh, jeez. Oh, I see. What have I got? Oh, yeah. Block and blow, it says. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, pretty close to it. It makes me wonder if, you know, this running on an 030 actually does improve its performance. Because I remember this running pretty well on a 500 stock. Well, what? You had to have 1 meg of RAM, didn't you, to run this? Take good care of my lemmings. in here? Who's dying? Oh no. Uh-oh. I missed my build. Oh, he's gonna... oh well. He'll get sent back. One meg, yeah. Oh, nice, big box. It would have been nice to have a big box version of this. Is he going to come all the way back over here? Yes, isn't he? Start about there, maybe get up to there. Be about right. Just wait for him to come along. Oh yeah. Oh, to run on my 1000 then. I was actually quite surprised. I dragged out the 1000, sort of thinking that it's quite restricted in what it can run, only being a 512K machine. My one anyway. And I ended up with this big list of games that I could play on it, which was very pleasing. Oh, am I going to run out of time? Should be right. Can't really a bit fine there though. Level 20. We are now at Lemcon 1. Thanks for the follow, dude. Amiga dude. Come on, come on. Oh, I should have clicked him. Oh well. Into the green ooze for you. What sort of Amigas have you got? What ones did you get recapped there, Amiga dude? Block you. And block you in the meantime. Oh geez, he's going to be... Oh yeah. Oh nice, nice. Oh, I'm going to have to be quick here. Oh, not quick enough. Right. I'm going to lose a few here, I think. Okay. Nice to have that many CD32s. Oh, he's going to blow a hole in here, isn't he? This is a fail. Yep, you're right. Pick that one up. I rescued 2%. That's not bad. Better than 1%. Build. Build. Oh, what's this? You come here. There you go. This guy can. The problem is that very last one. Actually, I'll let some of them through. That's fine. Oh, he's gonna. Oh no! I'm gonna lose him anyway. Oh, he's blocking them. Oh, that's a friggin'. Another balls up. Nice. £50, £60, brand new. Can't go wrong with that. Probably could have. It's just yeah. Oh, come on. Get over there. Good on you. Now he's gonna come back. So I need to block. Is he gonna... That's fine. G'day Retro Jimergy. Good to see ya. Yeah, yes. I've got stock CD32s, 2 stock CD32s. I might look at doing the old Terrible Fire thing at some stage. Now, if I block, who do I need to block? Right there, maybe. That might have been a mistake. Okay, is that better? Ah, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just having a couple of wee issues since I moved some gear. Not quite sure what's going on there. Yep, gotcha. Not sure how long it's been off for. That's my little 600. One of them anyway. It's got an 030 50 megahertz accelerator. Give you a quick look under the bonnet here. Now it looks a little bit janky with the rubber bands, but it's really, the rubber bands are literally just holding a an isolating sheet, like a plastic sheet on underneath this. So that's the accelerator there that basically pushes over your 68,000. And this is basically how I got it, right? So the rubber bands are holding that plastic sheet on underneath. It's 8 mega RAM here. And I've got this cooling fan on here because she gets pretty warm. And so I'm running the cooling fan basically just temporarily from a bench power supply just sitting up here. And yeah, so she looks a little bit janky, but it's really just work in progress at the moment. And this other lead, this orange lead here, that's actually a temperature probe from my multimeter there. So I've been monitoring the temperature of that heatsink, and definitely makes a big difference, because I was having trouble with it crashing when it would, you know, if I was running like Frontier Elite or something like that, just the startup screen, she'd get really warm. Even Super Frog, she gets really warm and eventually just crashes. So that fan there making a big difference, and that's just held on. It's basically just got paste on there at the moment, and so she's just sitting there. It's safe, you know. And I've got the compact flash card here, which it's tight for room, right? So the lid doesn't sit on properly at the moment, but the plan is, I'm hoping I can put like a squirrel cage fan down here maybe, and just shoot a bit of air onto this heatsink from the side here, and that way I might actually be able to close the case properly, because at the moment the bottom of the keyboard here is actually sitting on here. So yeah, so that's the thing. And so yesterday I did a bit of work getting compact flash. I've got this compact flash adapter that I got from Amiga Kit quite a while ago. I got that up and running, and also I've got the Squirrel SCSI attached to this SCSI CD-ROM just here. That's all up and running. So I've got quite a nice little 600 there. I think it's quite neat, you know. It's nice and fast, and I've got the CD-ROM and I've got the compact flash up and running. I'm pretty happy with this one. It's a nice little computer. Yeah, I'm just sort of yeah, I did have a heatsink on it, but it doesn't quite get it cool enough. I mean, there could be a problem with the CPU. Maybe it's been baked or something, I don't know, but it runs fine as long as I keep it cool enough. The problem with it is when it's enclosed like that, it gets pretty bloody warm. So that's a little project I've been working on recently, and got a bit of a sort of a Frankenstein-y thing going on over here. If I can just bring the camera around. This is my Amiga 2000, one of them. This one here is running an 030. This get you a better view. Sorry, the camera's just a bit. There we go. The one with the lid off there, that's 030 blah blah blah. It's running SCSI. Got SCSI hard drive here. I've also got SCSI zip, SCSI SciQuest drive that runs on this as well. So that's quite handy. I'm running it with the lid off at the moment because basically it's sort of work in progress. And just that's the machine I've been playing Lemmings on just now, actually. And just today I installed a Buddha. It's a original Buddha Flash here, IDE controller, and really just to facilitate the a compact flash here that I've got just sitting here in the meantime. Looks a bit janky, but it's work in progress. Just going through the motion really with getting that up and running, because what I can do, or what I plan on doing, is actually putting that compact flash in the machine that's underneath it. That one there, that's running, that's an 040. The problem with this one is it's got the lid on it, right? Everything's all buttoned down, and it's just difficult to get files transferred to and from. And so the plan is to put the compact flash into there so I can easily transfer files, and that'll be all set and ready to go. this machine here, this other one, this is nice and easy to get files to and from because I've got the zip drive and the SideQuest, so that's nice and easy, no problem. So that's what I've been working on in the last, just over the weekend really, yeah. So yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, I know I've got so many projects on the go. I'm really trying to concentrate on actually getting some of them finished off, and that little 040 machine, that's definitely one that I want to get done. So yeah, that's what I've been messing around with. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot through. Thanks guys for watching. Keep me company. Thanks Neo if you're still here. Thanks Cassie, Amiga Dude, Retro Demergy. Yeah, cheers. No, that was that's actually, so Lemmings was a request from, yeah, no worries. Lemmings was a request from Neo, and I think that's a good request actually. I really enjoy Lemmings. I know it's been around for ages and it's all sort of old hat now, but you know, it's fun just to use the Amigas, eh? So yep, I stream probably what, 3 times a week, something like that. Nothing too serious, just mess around. I'm pretty keen on hardware. Yeah, I like to mess around with hardware, installing operating systems and stuff like that. Yeah, Lemmings. I mean, I've got a 11-year-old niece. I reckon she'll really love it. So this is it still capturing? Yeah. I'm running Workbench 3.5. I think this one. Yeah. Workbench 3.5. Capture's a little bit janky. I'm actually, I've got a open source scan converter on the way, so hopefully this capture will improve in the near future. Yep. So that's that. Yeah. Let's have a wee look, see if there's anyone we can raid. Eh? Amiga Live's on, so we might as well do that. Oh, okay, NZ Gamer. Yeah, I'm just about to pack up here, so yeah. Is that NZ Gamer? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one, am I? Don't mind me. Amiga Live. Let's raid Amiga Live, eh? Oh yeah. 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 I had one of those bloody SCART. I've got one of those SCART HDMI contraptions, and it doesn't work. It's never ever worked, and I just wonder whether it's like it was faulty from word go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that open source scan converter, because I capture a lot of composite as well. I've got a lot of computers that use composite, so it's just a nice easy solution. Yeah, composite I only would have actually probably done me for a lot of my computers, but I really need this Amiga capture properly sorted. I can capture the these 2000s because they I've got the flicker fixes, you know, the amber running in them, and so I can capture them reasonably well. I can't capture the 600 because I don't have the RGB capability at the moment, you know, to SCART and all that. So yeah, that's coming. So we're just going to raid Amiga Live here. Thanks guys. We'll catch you maybe later in the week. See how we go. Cheers.